What's going on, world? We just out for a walk, looking at the sky, looking at the moon and that star that they think is Venus, but I really don't think it is, if you know what I mean. Since I've been watching them 5 more, that star right there comes out every night before it even gets dark. Every night. Got a little cloud action going on down there. Probably chemtrails or some shit where the sun just went down not long ago. Liking the weather. It's pretty cold out. But we're just out enjoying a walk. And just looking around, seeing what we can see. Pretty soon I gotta get back to the mountaintop. Been down here in the valley way too long. But we're just out checking the skies, seeing what we can see. They got the coronavirus going on. Everybody's scared to death of it. But I've been out west. Traveled out there for about a week. And I really didn't see nothing out of the normal going on. Besides Portland trying to lock up the bottom of their bridges to keep homeless people from sleeping under them. But, you know, they don't know how to take care of people. Just shows you how evil the world's gotten. It's really bad. We got a nuclear deal that Trump wants to pull out of. But he wants to bring China in. That way he's got China locked in and Russia too. Yeah, but it really don't matter if they sign a treaty or not. They're going to work on weapons, no matter what anybody does or says. They can't hide it. I mean, they try to, but they really can't hide it. I mean, if you think that's Venus, there's something wrong. My camera wouldn't even pick up Venus. No matter if it was on a clear night and hit dark as a dungeon, let alone pick it up when the moon's sitting beside of it. I mean, get real. I'm a poor boy with a cheap phone. And just out telling the truth. But do what you can. See, there's another star right up there, and that's if I won't even attempt to pick it up. Won't even attempt to pick it up. No, won't even attempt to pick it up. But yeah, we got 5 new planets in our night sky. I know it sounds cliche or whatever about the year 2012 and how they said the Aztec calendar or one of them, Mayan calendar, Aztec calendar, something like that, said it's going to be the end of the world. Well, I think the end of the world, it's the start of a new one. Like they always say, it always comes full circle. And this time it circled back around to us. in our lifetime, in our generation. And a lot of people don't get out and watch the sky every single night as much as they possibly can. Most of them just go out and look every once in a blue moon. But if I had a telescope and a computer, I could really show the world. Hell, I put out a challenge for over 2 years trying to get here. And I don't know if they shadow banned me or hid my comments or whatever, but I couldn't get nobody to take it. It's more like a bet, I guess, than a challenge. Because I told them if they had the equipment, that I'd show them 5 new planets in our night sky, or I'd work for free for a year, and I didn't give a damn if it was to wipe their fucking ass. And that's how confident I was, because I knew I couldn't lose. Because it's strange to watch stars rise up out of the southwest at around 250 degrees in 2012 and start out as one lone object as if it was a comet. Looks like we got a plane up there flashing. Look, it won't even pick up a damn plane. That's sad. That shows you how bad this phone is. It won't even pick up a plane, but yet it can still pick up that star back there. Oh. But yeah, like I said, one lone object coming out of the southwest about 250 degrees. Then after a year or so go by, one turned to 3, and then another year or so goes by and 3 turns to 5. And around 2015 into 2016, it formed a pentagram shape. If you connected the stars like a dot, it looked just like the Pentagon. It stays up there towards, hell, I don't know, Washington, Pennsylvania, somewhere. I ain't into that right now. But yep, there's 5 new ones. So enjoy your life. That's why most of them keep talking about 2050 or 2049. Because that's how slowly some bitches are moving. Because they ain't comets or nothing else. And for anything else, they'd be giant freaking spaceships. Which that would be something, because they let out a Tabby star a few years ago talking about a superstructure. And it could be made to maneuver through space and collect its own energy. It'd almost be like a giant machine. So yeah, study up on it. Look to the skies. And for heaven's sake, quit staring at the goddamn sun simulator. If anything's going to be anywhere close, it'll be off to the side or something. And they're going to be right, almost dead right beside of it. And stop with the reflection that's coming from the simulator. And the damn backscatter. Stop with that shit. Research it before you get on there and say something that makes no sense or is a lie to people. I mean, it takes me years to do research on all this stuff. Why? Because I want to get it right. But I know my 5's in the night sky for an absolute fact, because I watched them with my own 2 eyes. I showed them to people. They come right over my house. I showed them to my neighbors. And got them prepping and collecting canned food, guns, ammunition, whatever else we might need to survive. Because shit's going to hit the fan, because it's already started with all the earthquakes in strange places. I know people like to say the Bible. Well, I'm not a Bible freak. Not at all. Don't believe in most of it. Pretty much none of it, really. Because it don't take fear to make you a good person. And it seems like them fuckers are scared to go to hell or something or other. Afraid they're not going to get into heaven. And it plainly tells them that one person can't die for their soul or save their soul, but yet they think Jesus did. And it also tells them that God don't play favorites, But they look past that and think they pray and God hears them and takes care of them. If he don't play favorites, he ain't doing nothing. And that would be a God. But they don't think of it like that. They think of him as some kind of man that's going to float down here and rapture their ass away. That shit ain't happening, I'm here to tell you. Unless you get beamed up by aliens or some shit, that ain't happening. And yes, they're real, 100%. I've seen too many crafts to say they ain't. I've seen them manifest out of a clear blue sky. Bigger than an aircraft carrier. Black, metallic, and made no sound whatsoever. And disappeared just as quick. So that tells you they got technology far beyond ours. Cloaking, almost like from the movie The Avengers. When that Samuel L. Jackson said, "Let's disappear." And if there's a flat earther listening, quit being stupid and do your own experiments. Earth's not flat. Like that meme says, if Earth's a flat, cat would have knocked everything off by now. I mean, it's funny how they got flat earthers in the United States and got flat earthers in Australia. But if they send each other a picture of the moon, one of them's upside down and the other ain't. How does that happen on a flat plane? Oh, I love them. Oh, they're stupid. Love making fun of them. And all these fear porn channels like Planet X and Planet X News and WSO, and they think they can get satellite footage or weather cam footage and say, "Oh, look at that, and it be nothing but backscatter, like a raindrop or just a little thing of rain or dust or anything on the camera." And they think it's a giant planet. Let me tell you, if there was a giant planet in the sky, there wouldn't be no hiding it with chemtrails. They'd have to blanket the world. And if it was that close, there'd be a whole lot more shaking going on. A lot of them like to holler, "Electric universe, electric universe." Yeah, electric universe, it may be. But you can still overload it with a different charge. That'd be like trying to take a 110 fan and plug it into a 220 plug. Yeah, that's going to cause some disruption. No matter if it's gravity, no matter if it's magnetic, electromagnetic, or whatever. A disruption is a disruption, and you are going to feel it. And if it's as big as they say they are, which some of them's probably big as Jupiter, and if we do see them, we'll be able to see them within so many millions of miles. Just like how the sun's 93 million miles away. Well, if they come in between us and the sun, we're going to be able to see it. But most people looking for shit that ain't there. But stay safe. Get to prepping. Find you a place that's specifically high, like a mountain or something out there. Don't stay in the low flat plains where it could flood and drown your ass. Get away from that. Learn how to hunt, hide, and farm. Learn how to farm shit, learn how to grow shit, learn how to forage for mushrooms, berries, whatever else you can eat in the woods. Learn how to hide in the woods and everywhere else, because when the time comes and people get hungry, people don't care. People will kill you. Hell, some of them might pull Jeffrey Dahmer on you and eat your ass. I don't know. But that's the way life goes. But anyway, we've took up about 15 minutes of your time. Be safe. Get to prepping. Positive energy be upon you. And have a great life. Later. Eyes to the sky. Always watching.